Hello beautiful women, this is Jennifer, and today I wanted to talk about two things. One, asking ourselves the right questions or the important questions, and the other one was keeping it real. Now, the reason for this was because this morning I woke up from a nightmare where my husband left me for another woman that had certain characteristics that I don't have. So I woke up a little bit like, and well, my husband was like, it's a dream. Like, why should you even worry about that, right? And the dream felt very true. And then my daughter said some mean things to me. So the accumulation of those things made me feel sad. So I don't know, ladies, if you've done this to your husbands or partners or people that you love. If you've asked the question, why do you love me? Why do you like me? And first of all, have you noticed how uncomfortable that can make someone else feel? And second, when they start answering the question, have you noticed that you don't feel satisfied with the answers? Why? Because that is a question that we should ask ourselves. And the reason why I'm talking about this question was because I needed to feel acknowledged as someone who, I suppose that there are reasons to stay married to me, that I just really needed to improve my self-esteem, because to be honest, I didn't feel good this morning, right? Why? There are certain things like in my work, everything's going great. Systems never make a mistake. That's why I love to have as many systems as possible in my businesses. But in my personal life, sometimes I don't like to wash the dishes, although we do have a washing machine, but just putting them in there, and sometimes I feel lazy. And then doing the laundry and things like that, sometimes I feel lazy about that, So because of that, and because I like things to look pretty, I just looked at the dirty laundry and the dirty dishes yesterday, and I wasn't liking myself for not having done that. So this morning I woke up and it was still there because I hadn't done that the day before, because I didn't feel like it. I just didn't do it. So this morning I did do it. Eventually things always get done. So I asked myself, first of all, I began to write what I was feeling, because we need to vent out those emotions. It's something that I tell you all the time. Acknowledge your emotions and do something about them, right? Because it's not healthy to bury them or something. So what I did was that I began to write how I was feeling. Now it's important to say I am feeling this way, I am feeling the other way, because when we say I am sad or I am angry or it's like we're saying that we are that emotion, and we are so much more. So I began to write that, and the moment I began to write it down, and I feel this way because this happened and that and the other, I began to vent out, and then I began to have ideas of how to improve that and how to manage my schedules with work and the things that I need to do for myself, because I matter too, and the things that I have to do for the housework. I mean, my husband and I divided very fairly. So so what were the things that I could do to make it more simply easier for myself, right? And so I had a plan, and I was like, good. I have a plan, and instead of meditating right away, I felt like walking. So walking, meditating, all of those things are things that I really like. It's like my batteries. So walking was what I was gonna do, and working. And also, you know, that question that I asked you, that I mentioned before, the question of why do you like me? I asked myself that question in front of the mirror. So I simply stared at myself and asked myself, so Jenny, why do you love yourself? Why do I love you? And I began just to answer, because, you know, the reason why we don't feel satisfied with the answers that other people might tell us is because we know ourselves, and we know there are so many amazing things that can be loved about ourselves. So when we acknowledge that to ourselves, that's the person who really needs to know why we're so amazing. Us, we need to know that. So just going and in front of the mirror, just looking at yourself, at your beautiful self, and saying, hey, you know what? You're a pretty cool person. I like you because, you know, you like to help people. I like you because you always want to improve. I like you because you're strong. Damn, you're strong. You know, you maybe had like difficult moments in the past, but hey, here you are. I admire you. You know, and different things that you have unique characteristics, so you probably should love yourself because of that, right? So yeah, so those questions, ask yourself the right questions and keep it real. So keep it real is because we have different emotions, and I mean it's important to know that every single day we have all sorts of emotions. If you're a parent and you've got different, kids, you know, if you've got teenagers, preteens, you're gonna have very interesting emotions every single day. It's not that Zen state is not achievable every day, every second, every minute. Of course not. So keep it real. Acknowledge your emotions. Love them all of them. Learn from them. What can your emotions teach you? And if you want to share this video, comment something down below. If you want to send me a specific message, you know, like, Jenny, you know, I have been feeling this way, like, what would you recommend? Because everyone's different, right? So this has been working for me. That's why I'm sharing this for you, because this might help for you, but everyone's different. So if you have a question that maybe could help someone else, please ask it. If you want me to talk about a specific topic, please let me know. I would love to share, to know more about you, your stories, your interests. So, this is Jenny, and as always, I send love. Bye for now.